Good afternoon, everyone. Um, the video I'm going to do today is going to be something I'm doing in my group, Junk Journal Craft and Chat. But of course, you can always follow along here because all the videos will be uploaded here. It's kind of, I don't know what to classify. It's not really, well, it could be a challenge because you could do it right along with me. I'm going to kind of go through some steps. First of all, let me say good afternoon to everyone. I hope everyone's having an amazing day. It has been so hot and sticky here. Like I'm in the basement and I'm still like sweltering here. The person I rent from doesn't like to turn on, like there's only air conditioning upstairs. One's a portable one in their living room and one a window one in the kitchen. So it does help sometimes a little down here, but not much. But it's just, ugh. I love summer, but I don't like this humidity we get at times. So we're just getting through it. I might have to go jump in the pool after this. So first of all, I want to say hello to everyone. I hope everyone is having a wonderful, I guess it's Thursday. I've lost track. We've had 2 long weekends in a row, so my days are all mixed up. But not yesterday, but the day before, I received Happy Mail all the way from New Zealand. Now, I don't get a lot of mail, and I appreciate what I get. I do wishes in a couple of groups, and so I get a couple here and there of the wishes. But I don't often just get something I didn't even expect. So I got this Happy Mail from New Zealand, from Laurel. She never even hinted she sent me something. This is the second time she's done that. Laurel is a wonderful lady I've met through YouTube, and I classify her a good friend now. She lives in New Zealand, I live in Canada, so the opportunity for us to really meet might be very slim, but I believe we have formed a really good friendship. So, and I'm thankful she supports me here on my YouTube. She always comments on my videos, as well as she always supports my business, Purple Heart Creations by Chrissy. So I appreciate it. And then she does this. So my roommate as soon as I seen the envelope, because the envelope she uses is, I know it's from her. And I was like, as my friend brought it in from the mailbox, I was like, oh, I got something from New Zealand? No, she didn't. And when I opened it, it was all this wonderful purple. My favorite color is purple. Hence the name Purple Heart. Hearts are my favorite shape. So hence Purple Heart Creations by Chrissy. So she sent me a wonderful Happy Mail of purple. And such cute things. I'm going to have to make a journal and just have it in. But like she really thought about everything she did for me. I have a feeling this is one of my fussy cut butterflies she's bought from me, because I do a lot of fussy cutting and she likes to buy things that are already fussy cut. It's just so beautiful, all these little pieces she put in it. I love this page. I guess this is maybe the Edith pages. I'm not positive. I'll just show you that. She sent me this. Look at that vibrant purple. That's going to go on some nice, beautiful tags. I'm going to put that in my lace bucket right there. Look at this. It's so cute. Purple and yellow. Just some, little things that I can use to make things. This would be great. I could probably cut this in half and do a belly band. Different things I can do with that. Look at this amazing fabric. Look at the colors. Beautiful, beautiful colors. Then she sent me a nice little letter. And then look at how beautiful it is. And I'm tempted because I'll probably make a journal of some of the stuff she sent as a keepsake journal from her. And I'll put that little note in it. And she sent me really nice, just cute little things and tags. Like this tag is a fabric tag. I don't have a sewing machine as of yet, and when I do, I want to do that where I can sew the fabric right on. because it's just beautifully done. And look at this. It's so cute. A little tag here, and another, she sent me another one. I make these labels and sell them in my store. I love fairies, so that she probably didn't even know that. This looks like it was a paint chip. Yeah, that's a really cute idea. I've got to go and again, it's so cute. And so it's a tag with a little pocket, and it flips up, and look at the monkey. It's so cute. And then another tag, and again, these are so well done, so beautiful. A nice piece of paper. Again, another tag with a pocket, and then there's another tag in there, several tags. Another tag with a pocket with a tag in it. So lots of little goodies. I mean, and I love her. Look at her. She is so cute, and she's got cute little, I love these. And all this cute wonderfulness. I just love this. And then a nice piece of, and then look at this envelope. It's amazing. I don't know if I'll put it, make it the journal cover, but I don't know how I would do that. Or I might just keep it, and things that I don't want to use in a journal that are keepsake, I might stick in here. For now, I'm going to store all this wonderful scrumptious stuff in it. And I love it. Thank you, Laurel, for this wonderful happy mail. It was just truly a blessing. I appreciate it. So, what I'm doing is, oh, here comes Pika, guys. Here comes Pika. She always has to come for her visit for a few minutes. Pika, Pika, I've showed you a couple styles of journals. Like, I showed this itty bitty journal I did, like camel type thing. We're not going to do an itty bitty one. I don't know, and I kind of showed this. I hadn't yet bound it, but now I did. This is how the journal is going to be. It's exactly like that. I will like either put washi on the edges of these or lace, which will make it more sturdy. These ones that are really at the front. And like, again, this is a collage when you fold it over, of course, so I'm going to fix that up. But that'll take some wear and tear while I do it. Usually I put lace there or washi. And basically, this is it. It's just like I do an array of different papers. And this was, I showed this one and I hadn't bound it yet. Bound it, I don't know. And like, this is a piece of, I just folded it over. Again, with the music paper, just took it and folded over. Pika! Enough! It's also because they came home upstairs, so she gets a little more hyper. She's very jealous of Jacob, and so she, of course, heard him. So this is the journal, and it's just kind of random vintage book pages, different page. I received this in Happy Mail. I received this in Happy Mail. This I printed, and it's a vintage page that I printed. This, I only have one of this because I lost it. When I lost all my things, this I found as a freebie, and I loved the mixture of colors, and it went perfect. So this is one, and yes, I did leave the envelope flap like that, because sometimes I just attach something to it. I'm just going to show you. Well, that doesn't really work. That doesn't really work, but sometimes I'll put a graphic, and I work it. I play with it. So it's just some random papers. So how I choose my papers. Now I already have couple already sort of started, because sometimes when I have random paper sitting on my desk, and I think, oh, okay, that can throw it into a journal, like I did with this. This was some pieces, I got to fix the top of that. Some pieces that were sitting on my desk. And sometimes I'll put them together in a journal to start. And I keep this bucket. This is it's got different dyed paper that I've done. Some gift paper. Like this was Happy Mail. See, look I tell you, I have a few of these started, and I shouldn't be putting them back in there. So I keep some, and sometimes I go through my paper itself. This is a paper from a book I have. I'll pull it out, and I'll just keep so that when I go to make a journal, it's kind of ready. So I just keep these. This was a lady does this in Junk Journal Journey. I can never say that. And she makes this paper and sells it. I got this as a gift, the same as this. She does amazing dyed paper. So there's that. And so I keep that. This is, like, I don't know if I'll use that or if I'm going to dye it some more, but I was playing with stencils and paints. But I didn't get rid of it. I just kept it. I don't know what, you know. So that's what this is. And I keep, and I even have some book pages in here sometimes. Again, this is when I first started out, some pages I had done. So I keep that sitting on my desk. And see, even here, I have another little journal that I want to start. So it's sitting in the front. I even have a pocket here. Why I have a pocket sitting there, who knows, but I do. And that paper shouldn't be in there. And like I just said, look at, I went in there. That's one. I'm just going to stick it to the front here. I have this one, right? Again, it's just some random pieces I put together. I'm really in a pink theme, I think, when I started putting some of these together. And so I have that one sitting there. I'm going to add some book pages to it. I should bind these and then I can just work on them as I go. So I started this one. How this one started was, well, this one was added when I got my beautiful paper. But, and I don't normally put scrapbook paper in, but I love this paper and I wanted to show, you know, I use a lot of digitals like it show. So, and this was somebody sent to me, coffee dyed some, that's where I was at putting this one together. Just to show you some of the pages. Now, when I do this, right now I've got a lot of the same pages going the same way. And the front I like different ways. Now I have this one. And I had printed it and it comes like this. And boy, my cutting was really bad on it. But I'm not worried about that. So basically, I mean, most of the time you fold it this way. And that's fine. You can do that. But in this journal, I don't mind. I'm going to go this way. And I'm going to fold it this way. I can do two things. I could either trim it off, right? Because it's a little too long to have sticking out. But what I thought I would do, instead of just trimming it, I thought I would fold it up, make a pocket. See, I can see where I have to straighten it, and that's not a problem. I will fix that as I go. Where's the... Usually when you fold it, you'll see sometimes, see, I can easily fix that all up. And so then, and I can still put this where, like this. So that, I plan to use this paper. And I think I've got a lot of pink happening in here. So I need some other colors. Oh, well, this is pretty. This one. And I have this one. But I think I like that brighter green there. But I don't know if I like... And sometimes I play with the papers to see how I like. But again, I'm getting a lot of the same shape. But I don't like that one as much. So I'm going to put that back in there. Wondering how that would look. Do. Now, I'm going to want some different things. I have my papers kind of in different buckets. This is, most of this is all Happy Mail that people have sent me. And I just have, again, I don't have an emboss. And people, when I ask for wishes, I'm always asking for this type of embossed paper. Or, I think it's called mulberry paper. So I keep it kind of together in a little section. And then my big other paper sits behind it. So I just want to go in here. I do have that. I think I might pull this in here. And I like to, when I'm doing that, let's see what else I've got. Just seeing what. So just kind of showing you how, I mean, everybody chooses their papers differently. Some people really think about what they're doing when they choose them. Oh boy, that one did not fold well, but it's not quite what I want. Oh. Because I like to pull in some real vintage as well as I wanted a small page. Oh, someone sent me, it's half a page. I might do that one, but I think I want the and again, I have to trim all the edges, and I might tear the edges and make that a little bit different so it looks different when I go to do it. So let's just put those in there for right now. Sometimes I do have that. Sometimes, you know, you can overthink it too. Someone sent me, I got some really, that one's really nice and old. I gotta be very careful with that. Let's pull one of these out. I just want to stick, Pika, my love, I love you, but you can be, now, yes, this has been folded one way. I just sometimes do that. Now I could, hey, enough. She's trying to knock things over because she wants attention. Sometimes what I do is with a music page, I will do that and then have this as a flip, but sometimes you have to trim that a little. So then that's what I'm going to do with this since it's already got the lines. But in this case, I'm going to have to trim it a little, or it doesn't fold over. So I'm just going to take a little bit off the top. That way, and boy, I really screwed that up. I didn't want to cut off the 23, but I'm going to have to, because I just didn't think about when I was trimming that. There. Oh. So, I'm going to do it like this, and I'm going to fix that some more, because I really, so there we go. Let's see what I'm at in papers now. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, so I can add a few more. I think I want something here. Like, and sometimes, oh, this is beautiful. This is very fragile, so when I go to do it, I'll be very careful what I do with it. Now, sometimes when I first start these out, I don't, especially because I probably, do I want to put that in the middle? I think there. Not sure if I like that there because it's so, I'm going to use that, don't get me wrong. got a lot of things going. I like this. Yep, there we go. Get those out a little bit, separate it a little bit more. Where I'm thinking I want this is in here. And I definitely need something for my center. I want that for my center. These are some papers I had put together, as you can see. Just want to go like that. Let's see if that's going to be the final. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16. I think that's what I'm going to do. Plus I'm going to put a cover on it. So this is what I'm going to go with, like that. I've got some, I might, and sometimes I might take a page out or something. Sometimes I don't fully, I'm just going to put this to the side for now. I don't want to knock it over. Never know, I might keep a couple of them on the desk, and as I'm working on things and I'm pulling things off, like I have things already made that I might put in it. We'll make things and do different things. So what I decided, like I have to go through and trim up some of the paper and make it look nicer. As you know, we get a lot of envelopes in for Happy Mail, and sometimes I recycle them, sometimes I stamp on them. But in this case, I was thinking the other day, I'm just going to put them there, is I'm going to trim up, like, sometimes I try to pull off the stamps, but if I can't, I don't worry about it. I'm going to I want a straighter edge. Sometimes I completely open them up and I use them like a page. I try to, but I thought of something the other day and I don't know if it's going to work. Now that I trimmed this, I kind of want them similar in size. So I'm just going to go ahead and do this. And of course, go, and I'm going to cover these, but I was thinking I want to use them, but I'm going to hinge them together and make my cover with them. So this is how it's going to go on, but it's going to be hinged together. So we're going to go ahead and cover them. I don't know what I'm going to eat. I'm getting hungry, but I didn't... Oh, I know what I'm going to eat. Last night I made a little something, and there's a little bit of leftovers. And I'm just going to warm that up, maybe with a nice piece of bread. And then I'm going to have to get someone to go get me an onion. I should have thought of that last night when they ran out. I need an onion. I was going to make fajitas and mushrooms. Now, they're not perfectly straight, and I'm not worried about that. I'm just trying to glue these little pieces down, but I'm not going to hinge it yet. Now, if you don't want to use it as a pocket, you don't have to. I'm going to leave the pockets. But I got to be careful because where I glued that. So I'm going to... I'm also thinking I want to use up... I just seen it sitting on my desk, so I thought maybe let me see if I can. This is where you can play around with what you got sitting on your desk. I'm kind of liking this. But I don't like the fact I'm going to lose all of that. Because that's a nice piece. If I'm going to... I don't want to lose it. I want to use that somewhere else. That's not wide enough. I've just got some scraps sitting on my desk on the side here, and that's kind of what I'm... Oh, see, look at, there's another piece. It needs something in... Leave that up because I'm just thinking something I might end up doing. And let's see, maybe... Oh, these are too small. I'm kind of just hoping something jumps out at me in these scraps I can use. And we could put some music on the bottom. That might work. Or maybe throw some color in there. Now, sometimes because it's longer, so you can't really see what it's going to look like, I'll fold it. Yeah, I kind of like that. Okay, this is what we're going with. I'm going to try not to overthink it, guys. Okay. That's... I think the first one I'm going to lay down is this one. I'm not even going to... I'm going to put it exactly on there like it is. Pika. And sometimes when people raise their voices, and his mother just raised the voice at Jacob, Pika goes crazy. She doesn't like a lot of loud voices. Right, Pika? Huh, baby girl? Huh? Are you my baby? My jealous baby? They're a year older than Jacob. I got them a year before. Oh, look at that. That's easy fix. And you might not even notice that. I could trim that off, but I'm not worried about that. Now that I did this, I want to make sure I don't put it upside down. Well, I'll just flip the envelope around. And then, for instance, here you're going to have to trim it a bit. Easy done. And I want to put this down. This was good here. Let me see. But I don't want to. There goes my. Yep, that's perfect. I have the ruler here, yep. go. I got quiet, didn't I, guys? I was thinking. I shouldn't have touched you, Pika. You think you're going to play with that little string? Hmm? I need the paper underneath you. Yep, I need that one. Okay. Don't eat it. Don't eat it. I guess it's a good source of fiber, but I'm not sure. I know a lot of people use, I think it's because I can't get the white glue everybody uses, but I know a lot of people use white glue or that, and it doesn't work very well for me. There we go. There. That looks pretty good. And I noticed that there's a bit of a little hole here. It's probably a little claw mark from a kitty. Right? Yeah. You're going to leave now because I'm blaming you? But what I'm thinking I might want to do... Boy, I got really hungry all of a sudden. I'm going to put a little piece of that to the top. These are great for collaging with, so I'm not getting rid of them. Get that out of my way. Oh, I know what I didn't bring over. Oh. If you hear me groan sometimes, it's this bloody chair I have. I'm always falling out of it. I'm hopefully going to keep it. You know what I notice? I notice my videos sometimes when I look at my photo, I have to learn YouTube better because I moved my camera much higher because I find with YouTube they make my video smaller, so I end up in this little space, but my phone shows this whole thing, and I don't know what I'm doing wrong with that, and I apologize for that. And so this time I've put my camera up higher, showed more on my desk, so that hopefully I'm somehow getting the middle of it, and I don't know how to... I know with YouTube it is a small working area. Watching many of the videos, it's just the way it is. Shouldn't be gluing on that. I just wanted to pull some of that color to the top and add a touch of color to the top, and I could do even the same thing here. I could run it. Could also, if you wanted a little more color in it, I don't know which one I want to use. I think I want to use this one. We'll see. Do that. I always, with the washi tape, because the washi tape glue isn't a permanent thing. As you all know, you can take washi tape off and then put it back on. I just wanted a little bit of pink in here. There we go. There we go. And I might add some, like, because it's going to be the cover, but I don't finish the cover really till the end, just so that then I'll put a little bit more on it. I should have inked around there, but that's okay. There'll definitely be inking around the edges here. And in here, yes, I will end up putting sometimes a strip on each side. Sometimes I don't worry. Sometimes I don't do that till after. So this is going to be my front. Where did I put the journal? So I'm going to put that here. And there's several ways you can hinge it together. I could take I'll just say like a strip of paper and do that with it, which I might do, and then do washi on the inside. It all depends on what you want to do. This one isn't long enough, or I would have used it. And I'm gonna have to check the time in a few minutes. So let's go with this. Now this would almost, I think, lengthwise, where's my pocket? Thinking be almost perfect size to put a matching. Yeah, that's what I'm going to use that for a journal card. Then I had this that I thought was really cute. And that's what I thought of putting. I think that's what I'm going to end up doing. Let's see. I know this is, I don't have a pencil here. I want it to make a little line. Just so when I'm having okay. Just it's kind of to help me. I don't want to waste too much of this beautiful paper. So it just kind of helps me guide where. Okay. Hopefully I can do this. I needed to go a little bit more over that. There. I'll put in. Can you hear Mario going off? That's Mario. That's Jacob's obsession. He loves Mario. He's got so many of the characters. He has gone through, he has a few favorites. I remember when Paw Patrols and PJ Masks, but he was younger then, and he loved superheroes. He's got so many bonhommes, we call them bonhommes, but action figures. In French it's bonhommes of all the superheroes. He still likes, like, we said, do you want to get rid of them? And he doesn't. And as he gets older, he might appreciate them again. There's this YouTube thing that he found called the Alphabet Lores. He's got all the stuff, a lot of the stuff used for that. We're just about to order the end. I'm going to order, I think it's the end I have on Temu order. When I was ordering them from, unfortunately from, whatchamacallit, Amazon, they were costing me between $20 and $27. And Temu, I can get them for most of the time about $5 and under. So, and again, what if I want to pull over some of that same color, I could put this in here if I wanted to. And I kind of, let's see if I like that. And again, in this might look good with a little of this. Or do I want to put it along here? I want to put it along there. I think that's the exact amount I want. I don't know what I'm going to do when this is gone. It's my favorite washi tape. It just looks good in these journals with this vintage stuff. I just, I don't know, just... And these are things I've cut off that I have sitting on the side of my desk, so I'm kind of using what's on my desk. And yes, I use a lot of digitals, and I'm fortunate because I was able to invest in a printer. Well, what I did is used birthday money and got a printer, and I made sure I got a printer where I could get on the ink program. It was somewhat glued down, but not enough. There we go. There we go. Now if I decide that if I want to do more to that, I can. If I want to maybe put a label or, you know, something else on it, I can easily do that. But at the moment, you know, I could bring in and collage more if I wanted to. I might end up doing that, but for now it's good. And there's my pocket. I need to clean my scissors again. Okay, so that's one side of the envelope. Let me just check on the time. I hope we can get this done. 42, we should be able to, not a problem. Okay, so that's going like that, and that's going to go like that. Now, somehow that became a little longer. I thought it was the same size, but it doesn't matter because of the way it's working, it doesn't matter. Okay, so this is the in part. Okay, so let's start with that because I kind of want it to, well, it doesn't matter if it flows or not because it's not going to be side by side. See, and this is where if I hinge it, I'm still not going to lose. I'm almost wondering if a color like that. We'll see. Let's see. Okay. Now let's see, we'll go back to this, see what we have in this paper on the side that we can maybe use up. This would almost look at just an inch there. But if I bring this down, nope. But it's okay, I think, I'm trying to think of how I would do this. I have these sitting there, so why not use them up and get them off the desk? Let's see, because it wouldn't look bad there. That's easy fix. I can put a little something there, or if I take it up a little bit further, I want to see how much of that rose I'll lose. This is going to be kind of easy, you know. Do I want it all that pale? do I want to cut? I was hoping it'd be long enough, and I was thinking I'd take this out. I think I am going to take that out. I'm going to put it on there. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to move that aside. I'm going to ink this up. And oh boy, I'm going to have this all sticky and inky. I got to start remembering. I'm going to put a note here. Grab your glue book so that you have something to glue on. Didn't do that really well, but I'll fix that with some. It's too hard to pull it all off, so we might have to put some washi up there. That's okay, I'll figure it out. I was so worried about the one side, I didn't worry about the which one I like better. I'm trying to just use the scraps on my desk and not get a new paper out and tear up. So I'm working with what's on my desk because I have a habit of doing that, and my piles keep growing and growing and growing. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I like that. Only thing I want to do, I did it again. Silly me. I do these silly things. And then I have to do this because I don't want glue on that good white thing. That was my fault, so I should have never glued. Sorry guys, I'm fighting my washi tape. Wonder what I'm doing. Okay, let's run this along. Pika's back. She's a small cat, so she fits up here pretty good. But I don't have as many boxes sitting on here as I usually do. So Actually, I might leave that and line that after. I'm going to pull this up a little bit more. There we go. I might add something in there eventually. I might stick a butterfly on there or something. We'll figure that out. There. There's that side. Now this side. Now, we might run into a problem with this side because I'm getting really low on paper here. Like big enough papers. I do have this. Okay, I think that's what I'm going with. Okay. So this doesn't, like, I'm using this as a front cover. This could also be inside your journal as well. That's a good way to use up some of these envelopes we get from Wishes and Happy Mail and different things that we do. I don't know if this will work or not, or if I'm going to end up trimming it off, but we're going to try. It might not work. It doesn't look like it'll work. I keep thinking if I... But hey, no claws. There we go. And again, I'll have to come in and reinforce my sides because they never get enough glue on them. There we go. And that's the envelope there. That's not. There we go. Now I'm almost thinking a bigger. Oops, hiding out of my chair. I don't like that little piece showing. I'm thinking I want to do the whole top of it with some gold. But I just got to make sure it's long enough. I have to find this thin gold again. I never used washi tape much in my journals, and then watching 507 Willow House and how she adds little washi here and there, I was like, man, let me get my washi out. I've got so much of it. And it looks so amazing. And I like this little bit of gold sparkle on this. There we go. And then I'm going to take this one. Always trying to find where it starts. There we go. She just flicked her tail on my glue. She's just really hanging out on the side here with me. Yesterday afternoon I was going to do a video, but with this heat it's giving me really bad migraine even as of right now. Oh boy, my head. I think this is why I like washi tape, because it's a nice easy way to add a little something there. And I'm not doing anything more to that. I might end up, I don't have a butterfly handy, but, and of course not this color, but I might end up, oh wait, I lied. I do have butterflies here. Like I can add a butterfly on here and things like that. So when I go to do it, there we go. And now the hinging. Because it's a cover, I've got to be careful with how I do it, because I want to make sure it's when I bind it. So I'm thinking I have to use, make sure the pockets are, oh no, where's my pocket? Did I glue that shut by accident? A little, oh no. If I didn't want that pocket there, I didn't have to have that pocket there. But there we go. So when I do this, I think I am going to add a paper there. And I think this nice vintage paper will look perfect. But I don't have enough for both sides. Let me see how I'm going to do this. How wide I want it. Yes, my love? Oh no, not a spider. Me neither. Oh, my eye is itchy. Okay. Now, I'm glad I didn't put any washi tape there. And I want it a little separated so that it bends.